Adventurous kids, explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West Adventurous Kids, learning and fun. Adventurous Kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was a powerful and important civilization that ruled much of Europe for nearly 1,000 years. The Roman Empire was based in what is now Italy, with the ancient city of Rome as its center. One myth says that the town was founded by two brothers, Romulus and Remus, who were raised by a wolf. For about 500 years, the area was ruled by a series of kings as it grew in strength and power. But around the year 509 BC, the last king was overthrown and Rome became a republic. This meant that Rome's leaders, such as senators, were elected officials that served for a limited amount of time, not kings who were born into leadership and ruled for life. They had a complex government and written laws, a constitution, and a balance of powers. These concepts became very important in forming future democratic governments like the United States. For 500 years, the republic system mostly worked, but then a series of civil wars divided the people. In 59 BC, Julius Caesar, a politician and military general, took power through chaos. The republican institutions of government continued, but the emperors had supreme authority. In fact, in 44 BC, Caesar named himself dictator for life. A few years later, in 27 BC, Caesar Augustus became the first Roman emperor, and this was the start of the Roman Empire. Much of the lower level government stayed the same, but now the empire had supreme power. By AD 117, the Roman Empire included what's now France, Spain, Greece, Egypt, Turkey, and parts of northern Africa, England, Romania, and more. At one point, 1 out of every 4 people in the world lived under Rome's control, but emperors and the Senate found this vast empire difficult to rule from the city of Rome. In the year 285, it was split into a Western Roman Empire and an Eastern Roman Empire. Known as the Byzantine Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire was ruled from the city of Constantinople, now the modern-day city of Istanbul in Turkey. The Byzantine Empire would last for almost another 1,000 years, but the Western Empire, Rome, began to fall apart. Civil wars, plagues, money troubles, and invasions from other groups made the empire unstable. In the year 476, a Germanic king through Romulus Augustus, the last Roman emperor. Roman culture spread across Western Europe and the Mediterranean Sea. Its history still has a big impact on the world today. For example, Roman ideas about laws, government, art, literature, and language are very important to European culture. The Roman language, Latin, slowly changed into modern French. Spanish, Italian, Romanian, and many other languages. Latin also influenced other languages like English. Roman civil engineering and military engineering were a big part of Rome's technological strength. They built hundreds of roads, bridges, aqueducts, public baths, theaters, and arenas. Many famous buildings at the Colosseum, Point du Grand, and Pantheon still show off Roman engineering and culture. The Colosseum, a high amphitheater in the center of Rome. This is where members of the public world come to watch sporting events and games, including battles between Roman gladiators. The Forum was a meeting place in the cities of ancient Rome. It was an open area surrounded by public buildings and rows of columns. The most important forum was the one in the city of Rome. The Roman Forum was the center of Roman life and the site of meetings, law courts, and battles between gladiators. It was lined with shops and open-air markets. Many of Rome's most important temples and monuments were located in the Forum. Some of these structures are still standing, such as the Temple of Vesta, the Temple of Saturn, the Arch of Titus, and the Syria Senate House. Tunics, 2 pieces of woolen fabric sewn together at the sides, and shoulders, with openings for your arms and head, were the most common clothes in Rome. Some women also wore togas, a kind of wooden shawl, to show how wealthy they were. Some of the great buildings and many beautiful works of art made during the Roman Empire can still be seen in the modern city of Rome. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!